Prime Minister Modi urges citizens to go local for Diwali, encourages use of local products. Assam government initiates special Aadhaar enrollment drive for students. Union Minister Prahlad Joshi briefs media about commercial bidding of coal mine. 38 mines put on auction. Sikkim Chief Minister calls upon Donor Minister, discusses several centrally aided projects. And country records below 6 lakh COVID active cases for the 11th consecutive day. Region 2 sees a rise in recoveries. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Hansraj, and now the details. Following the virtual inauguration and laying of the foundation stone of various development projects in Varanasi this morning, Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacted with the beneficiaries of these projects during the event. While doing so, he called upon the citizens of the country to celebrate Diwali this year with local products. He gave the slogan, "Local for Diwali" this year, and said it is our commitment and responsibility to celebrate Diwali with all locally produced items.
चारों तरफ अब सुनाई देने लगी है। मेरा बनारस के लोगों से भी और देशवासियों से भी मेरा कहना है, लोकल फॉर दिवाली को खूब प्रमोट करें, खूब प्रचार करें। हर एक व्यक्ति जब गर्व के साथ लोकल सामान खरीदेगा, लोकल की चर्चा करेगा, लोकल प्रोडक्ट का गौरव करेगा, नए नए लोगों तक ये बात पहुंचाएगा कि हमारे लोकल प्रोडक्ट कितने अच्छे हैं, कितने शानदार है, किस तरह हमारी पहचान है, तो ये बातें।
Government of Assam has initiated the process of Aadhaar enrollment, targeting mainly 70 lakh school students in the state. In regard to this, State Education Department, in association with all the district administrations in the state, today formally inaugurated a number of enrollment centers across the state. Inaugurating the Kamrup Academy Higher Secondary School, designated as an Aadhaar enrollment center by Kamrup Metro District Administration in Guwahati, the Principal Secretary of Education Department B. Kalyan Chakraborty said Aadhaar enrollment will certainly strengthen the students' related digital database in the state.
আমাৰ ছখন গুৱাহাটী কামৰূপ মেট্ৰ' ছখন স্কুলত ক্লাষ্টাৰ বেচিছত আধাৰ কেন্দ্ৰ খোলা হ'ব আৰু আজি
Kamrup Metro Deputy Commissioner Bishwajit Pegu informed that more than 200 such centers would be set up to attain the target of about 2 lakh students in the city till March next year. Prahlad Joshi, Union Minister of Coal and Mines, today briefed the media in New Delhi regarding commercial bidding for coal mine auction. 38 coal mines were put on auction. September 25th was the last day for purchase of tender document, and September 29th was due date for tender bid. Total 76 bids were received for 23 mines, of which 19 mines received 2 or more bids. This is very good response, said the minister. Financial bidding to conclude today, and 19 mines were successfully auctioned, of which 11 were open cast, 5 underground and 3 were mixed, added Joshi.
It contributes to the growth of many sectors, because as we know, coal is not just it is the coal sector, it can add to the many sector, including power, steel and many things. I don't want to go into that detail.
The 15th Finance Commission today submitted its report for the period of 2021-26 to President Ramnath Kovind. The Finance Commission, led by its chairman N.K. Singh, today called on the President and submitted the report. The report has been finalized after wide-ranging consultations with the union and state governments, local governments, chairmen and members of previous Finance Commissions. The Finance Commission will also present a copy of the report to the Prime Minister. The report will be tabled in the Parliament by the Union Finance Minister along with an action-taking report of the government. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang called on donor minister Dr. Jitendra Singh and discussed several centrally aided development projects in the state. He also conveyed his gratitude to the minister for regularly following the COVID situation in the state as well as a relief and rehabilitation work following the rainfall and floods. During a half-an-hour meeting with the donor minister, Tamang submitted two proposals, one of which was related to Shakung falling under one of the aspirational districts. A major revenue sector, the tourism aspect of Sikkim, was also discussed. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, along with Education Minister Lakmin Rimbui and local MLA Walid Mikishela and senior officials, inspected the proposed site for the mini secretariat at Larthalalbo in Jowai. The location has sufficient space and is also well connected, and work will commence at the earliest, he said. The Chief Minister further added that the concept of the mini secretariat is to ensure efficiency in the delivery of services to the people and the citizens. Having a district or a mini secretariat will ensure that the citizens of the district can avail all the services from one location, since all the departments will be located under one roof.
Locations where the service to the people can be given from one location. And that is where we have come up with this concept of having mini secretariats in all the districts, but obviously due to financial constraint we will not be able to do everything, but we intend to start with Jowai and Tura town. So you will see that in the next few years there will be an infrastructure of a mini secretariat coming up in these two locations, and this will be mainly apart from the DC offices, it will have all the government department offices under one roof.
We shall now take a short commercial break. Please stay tuned.
अरे वाह, लेजेंड की बैट, इससे तो मैं खेलूंगा। फ्यूचर बैटिंग लेजेंड बैट।
इसमें जिसका नाम लिखा है बैट उसी को मिलेगी।
अरे यार,
देखा, अगर इस पे मेरा नाम नहीं लिखा होता तो कितनी दिक्कत हो जाती। इसलिए आरबीआई कहता है बैंक अकाउंट हो या बैंक लॉकर, उसमें नॉमिनी का नाम जरूर दर्ज करें, ताकि आपकी जमा पूंजी उसी को मिले जिसे आपने नामित किया है।
आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. In Manipur, the new MLA of Kakching Assembly Constituency, Mayang Langbam Rameshwar Singh, was sworn in as a member of the Manipur Legislative Assembly today. He was administered the oath at the Speaker's chamber by Speaker Y. Kim Chand. In the general election held in 2017, Y. Churchandra of the Congress was elected as MLA from Kakching Assembly Constituency. However, Rameshwar, who contested the election on BJP ticket, filed a petition before the Manipur High Court. The court ruled the election of Y. Churchandra as null and void. Consequently, following the court verdict, Rameshwar was made MLA of Kakching Assembly Constituency. In the corona update from the country, the number of active cases remained below 6 lakh for the 11th consecutive day. The total active cases now stands at 5,09,673 after a major decrease in the last 24 hours. With 48,405 new discharges in the last 24 hours, the total cured cases in the country is 79,17,373. Meanwhile, India's total cases have risen to 85,53,657 today, with nearly 46,000 cases reported in the last 24 hours, and the total death toll in the country rose to 1,26,611. In corona update from the northeast, in Arunachal Pradesh, with 50 fresh cases in the last 24 hours, the total number of active cases has reached 1,509, 13,881 cured, and a total of 46 deaths. Manipur, 3,107 active cases, 7,072 cured, and 197 deaths. Meghalaya, 1,034 active cases, 9,075 cured, and 93 deaths. Mizoram, 476 active cases, 2,618 cured, and 2 deaths. Nagaland, 988 active cases, 8,440 cured, and 46 deaths. Sikkim, with 273 active cases, 3,894 cured, and 78 deaths. Lastly, Tripura, with 1,219 active cases, 29,965 cured, and a total death toll of 359. In the Assam Corona update, Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in a tweet informed that out of the 10,985 tests done in the last 24 hours, 152 positive cases were reported, out of which Kamrup Metro accounts for 65 cases. As per official data, 395 patients have recovered in the last 24 hours, which takes the total number of recovered cases to 2,01,331. The total number of COVID cases in the state now stands at 2,08,789, out of which 6,512 account as active cases. With 3 more deaths in the last 24 hours, the death toll now stands at 943. In Nagaland, wearing of face mask has been made compulsory in and around Kohima municipality area starting from today. In a bid to contain the spread of COVID-19, the ban is being initiated by the Association of Kohima Municipal Wards Panchayat in collaboration with the Kohima Municipal Council. All the 19 wards under the Kohima municipality have joined the campaign, where at least 10 volunteers, including senior leaders from the respective wards, are enforcing the safety measures at all times. People not wearing the face mask will have their names listed and be compelled to buy a face mask on the spot from the Ward COVID Committee at ₹30 per mask. Maharaja Bir Bikram Airport, Agartala, will soon have a new integrated terminal building. As the existing terminal building was saturated and there was no further scope of expansion, the Airports Authority of India has undertaken the work for a new integrated terminal building at an estimated cost of ₹438 crore. With built-up area of 30,000 square meters, the new terminal building will be equipped with 20 check-in counters, 4 passenger boarding bridges, conveyor belts and passenger-friendly modern facilities and amenities. The terminal has been designed to process 1,000 domestic and 200 international passengers during peak hours, making the annual handling capacity of 3 million passengers. The development work also includes construction of the apron, having capacity to park 6 aircraft at a time. The terminal building of the airport will depict local art and heritage through its architecture. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal laid the foundation of the 4-lane road at a function in Ganesh Mandir of Nalbari today. The project, expected to be constructed with an expenditure of ₹10 crore, shall connect the under-construction flyover at Hari Mandir Chowk with the National Highway 31. Assam Industry and Commerce Minister Chandramohan Patoari and Ashok Sharma, MLA Nalbari, were also present at the occasion. The Chief Minister also attended several other functions in the district during the day.
গৃহমন্ত্ৰী অমিত শ্বাহ ডাঙৰীয়াৰ বিশেষ তৎপৰতাত নিৰ্দেশত ভাৰত চৰকাৰৰ গৃহ বিভাগৰ সচিবে 2খন ৰাজ্যৰ ডিজিপি আৰু চিফ ছেক্ৰেটাৰীৰ সৈতে কথা বতৰা পাতি এই কথা স্পষ্ট কৰিছে যে মিজোৰামৰ যিসকল আৰক্ষী সেই বনাঞ্চলৰ ভিতৰত প্ৰৱেশ কৰিছে তেখেতসকলে উঠাই লৈ যাব এই কথা স্পষ্ট কৰিছে। গতিকে আমি আশা ৰাখিছোঁ যে আগন্তুক দিনত আমাৰ হাতামপুৰুষীয়া যিটো সমন্বয় এইটো আমি পৰস্পৰৰ সহযোগিতাত আমি ইয়াক জীয়াই ৰাখিম।
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma visited Samcham village to evaluate tourism potential. He was accompanied by Education Minister Lakshman Rimbui and Social Welfare Minister Kirman Shela. Sangma informed that the state government has received an externally aided project amounting to 700 crores funded by New Development Bank for beautification of various tourist spots and also to boost the tourism sector. The state government now has to prepare a project report for fund from NDB, which also includes roads development in the tourism sector. Sangma further added that the area has huge potential for development, which in return will create opportunities for local people. To end the news, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi urges citizens to go local for Diwali, encourages use of local products. Assam government initiates special Aadhaar enrollment drive for students. Union Minister Prahlad Joshi briefs media about commercial bidding of coal mines. 38 mines put on auction. Sikkim Chief Minister calls upon donor minister, discusses several centrally aided projects. And country records below 6 lakh COVID active cases for the 11th consecutive day. Region 2 sees a rise in recoveries. And before taking leave, viewers are reminded to maintain social distancing, frequently use soap and sanitizer, and properly use the mask for your own security. Mask Up India. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.